Hello, this is the Radio Geek, and today for you I have a Sangean CCRadio Plus. I had seen the Todderbert's video, and he had one of the newer ones, the E2s of the C radio, and I thought, wow, that's really a neat radio. I've always kind of wanted one, and so I went online and looked at them a little bit, and I was like, wow, man, $170 for an AM/FM radio. That seems kind of a lot. I understand they're supposed to be really good receivers and all. When I was reading some reviews on them, and it's kind of like somebody's had one for a year or 2 years, and well, the on-off button doesn't work anymore. The presets don't work. This doesn't work. That doesn't work. And it wasn't just one or two. It was quite a few. I mean, there were lots of good positive reviews also, but it's kind of like, do I really want to spend that kind of money and then a year or two later have an issue with it? And I know these CCRadio Pluses are old and they have issues with the displays. In fact, when I bought this one off of eBay, it had an issue with the edge of the display, the last couple of digits. But apparently in transit and shipping, it got jostled and beat up enough that they seem to be functioning now. So it was self-healing. So I guess if you got one of these radios that acts up, just throw it in the trunk and drive it around for a while. Maybe it'll heal itself. I don't know. Yeah, this one is an older one. It's really in nice condition, but they had a little date in the back of the manual here that they bought it in 2002. So this is a 16 going on 17-year-old radio. So sweet 16 here, and it all seems to work. So that's what I ended up with. Instead of getting the $170 radio, I got this one for $39, so that's not too bad. And if you really want one and you want to look around on eBay or wherever, just kind of keep your eye out and keep looking, and eventually one will pop up that's a good deal, and you can get one too. Unless you want the new one, which has got the handband on it, but it's quite a bit more money. Anyway, let's just go over what we've got here. We've got the band and auxiliary button up here. We've got the weather alert, which will have a little red light here active when it's activated, and it'll flash when it goes off. It's got 5 presets at the top that you can set. It's got a light for the dial, which isn't very bright, but at night you can see it. You set the clock here, the alarm. You can have a timer that will come on at some predetermined time from now. Tuning up and down, or you've got the tuning wheel on the side. It has a lock button on the side too if you want to keep it from accidentally getting bumped or changed channel or whatever. It's got a bass and treble setting here. And let's go here on the side. Like I say, we've got the tuning knob, the lock, the volume. And on the back here, we have a number of different things. We've got an auxiliary in, a line out, and what is that other one? Not sure what the middle one is. I'd have to look at the manual for that. External AM antenna. They had sold an optional lamp that you could get at one time, and then you could have it set up to charge rechargeable batteries if you wanted to use rechargeable batteries. I just have regular alkaline in there right now, and then there's just the AC plug right over here, which I did get the cord with it as well, and there's just nothing on that side there. It's kind of heavy. It almost would be nice if it had a handle, but it's kind of got this recessed part in the back that you can grab and kind of pick it up and carry it. So it's not too terrible, but I don't know if I'd want to lug it around very far. I guess they make those little canvas pouches with the handle on it if you wanted to get one of those, but those cost nearly as much as I paid for the radio, so I'm probably not going to get one of those. So anyway, I thought we'd turn it on and just do a little quick scan and see what we find. It's early evening, so we probably won't pick up really any DX right now, but we'll give you an idea of how it performs, I guess. So let me just go here. Oops. I'll get it to the bottom of the band, and then we'll turn up the volume and go from there. Oop, end of the band. Okay, 520 is the end of the band.
So you don't expect any further delays? Is that kind of a feeling you'll have when you go to sleep tonight, that the process shouldn't be delayed anymore?
Yeah, I don't know about delays.
Offered to serve, to spend their lives in top positions rather than earning money in the private sector. It's all about power and it's all about ideology.
Can you think, when the president nominated Kavanaugh, of a more unimaginable tack that they would take?
Me, I have not questioned that she might have been sexually assaulted at some...
Drive now. Certain restrictions apply. See site for details. Why should you listen to me?
That's kind of weird. It almost sounds like a single sideband or something, but that's 700, which would be a Cincinnati station, but it's a little bit too early in the evening for that.
Calling classmates last week and just seemed very... I'll just stop there. But it's not true. It's not true.
Wow, picking up Zoomer radio. It's kind of early for picking them up. That's pretty good. I guess we're heading into winter.
Rojo, amarillo o verde. No, o peor. Tienen los tres colores apagados, las tres luces apagadas. Peor,
Still got some daytime stations still powered up right now, so they're taking over. You know, that goes off the air later in the evening, and then you can pick up more distant stations.
Their works, this free event features exciting exhibitors and educational sessions to help.
To deny that is a slap in the face.
As Chrissy said, Leland's had some health issues.
We're sponsored in part by Account Temps. Finding highly skilled accounting and finance professionals can be a challenge.
Any more? Cook?
Do you cook, Charles? Yeah. Are you good? Yep. Do you cook a lot of things, or you got some specialties? So I'm more of a, so I usually do the holidays. I'm like a holiday cook. So
I think the Rams win, and I do think that the Pirates win. That's a hope.
They're on the night Jesus was born.
everything on the go, just put in place right now with just a little bit of a slowdown. If you're using the Gardner, still dealing with slowdowns to make your way into and out of the downtown core, northbound DVP. Still about a 30-minute delay to get from Queen up to the 401. Still been switching my cameras, haven't spotted any issues.
Yeah, New York.
If you come across any problems, we'll definitely keep you in the know. Southbound 404 DVP still busy. Shepherd down to Windford Drive. Up on the 401, westbound in great shape. Eastbound starting to thin out, but still a 25-minute delay to get from the 427 out towards Leslie. That's according to our Waze map. And in town, a couple of problems. We're still dealing with this collision on James south of the 401. Also collision blocking lanes.
Boy, I don't know if that might be WBZ barely making it here. I don't know. I can't tell. It might be a little early for that.
Of losing their child to an opiate overdose. We lose.
So discount plus with a light train your way to stay.
Rushes of awkward charging.
Now that's doing Euro in style. It's in there. With special financing available. Free parking, adult admission is $6.
Thursday night football. Tonight, don't miss Todd Gurley and the Rams take on Stephon Diggs and the Vikings.
Fair enough. Next up is Maria from Santa Ana, California. Maria, thanks for coming. Thanks for your question. What is it?
Okay, my question is regarding the books of the Bible.
There's
2 weeks than I ever have in my life. I thank all my friends. I love all my friends.
Well, this might be Wowo in Indiana.
into the right direction here.
Destruction. A warfare is taken up.
With your family.
Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol.
So she should have obviously recused herself from it, but beyond that, she lied about the extent of their relationship, and lying under oath is...
And you can hear it repeatedly without feeling anything. But when we introduce a new stimulus, Save the Food, we've achieved pulling a natural or inborn response from you. Save the Food, because 40% of all food in the US never gets eaten. Save the Food. Cook it, store it, share it. Just don't waste it. For tips and recipes, visit SaveTheFood.com. Producing here till the top of the hour.
You 2-3, or simply stop by our office, or...
This opening statement, a lot of sticking his tongue in his cheek.
There's no crying.
Yeah, there's no crying. Shoot.
Every time they gotta have a good...
To see someone breastfeeding, to see someone like you.
So there you go. Wow. that was quite a few stations just, you know, in the early evening here. It's still, sun's still out, and it's doing pretty well. It is just an amazing receiver. I didn't even rotate the radio, try to pick up anything else. Probably could have played with a little bit more, got a few more things, and in the evening it really does come to life. I'm going to have to do an evening band scan as a separate video. Let's go ahead real quickly and maybe we'll just see what we can get with we got the weather here. I guess I'll raise the antenna here for that. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not the weather, it's the TV band. Not going to find anything there. There we go.
Partly sunny with a 30% chance of rain showers. Highs in the mid-70s. Wednesday night. At 16 knots, and the temperature was 61 degrees. Winds will continue tonight to 15 to... Weather radio station.
Well, that's pretty good. I got 3 different ones, so it's pretty good reception for the Weather Channel band. I mean, all right. FM sounds really nice too. That's a really nice speaker. Stereo also on the headphones. I have a stereo indicator here.
Game changer. Be a hand raiser.
Just push and hold the button up, tune up, or tune down, and it'll go to the next station.
Our coupon giveaway is this Saturday.
Got a signal strength indicator over here on this side of the radio.
They're not.
Members of the Senate, including...
Months. Reach into the pocket and find a McCafe brewed coffee.
I'm the MVP this year. But that's not why people like the NBA, because
experience, like you all have to trust each other on defense to be.
That's NPR's Ron Elving. Ron, thanks so much.
Thank you, Roddy.
You have probably heard about the stubborn pay gap that persists between men and women. Well, a similar kind of disparity is playing in House campaigns all around the country. In the 67 House races that Mother's prayer down on her knee, affecting those Democratic women, but
decided we continue to support Christian radio, mainly
with her. Let me say this, something else, Jeff and I were talking.
Oh, there you go. And you turn it off, it shows you your battery strength here with those bars as well. Yeah, it's really a good receiver. It really works well at night on the AM band, and the FM sounds great. You know, this radio does 90% of what the new one does. I understand there's problems with the displays on these, but you know, there's other problems with the other radio as well. So I guess it's all in what you're looking for and what you want. But for me, this is a tremendous value bargain. And I couldn't pass this one up, so just thought I'd give it a quick spin and show you guys a little bit about it. and I'll be doing a nighttime band scan here in the future. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. Until next time, this is the Radio Geek.